Sorry guys, I got cut off, but this will be your last video, I promise. So as I was saying, have high expectations for your students because your Latino students may be coming into your classroom with years of experience with other people telling them that they can't do something or having lower expectations for them. So by having higher expectations in your classroom, you will probably see an improvement in their learning just by believing in them and knowing that they can do something greater than what they have been expected to be in the past. And the Christian perspective. In reaching all your students, it's important to work with them through a Christian perspective. Even if you're in a public school, you can reflect the image of God without crossing boundaries. These are two verses that they're kind of short, but to the point in what they're trying to say. So Romans 2:1, it says, "For God shows no partiality." So even just remember that with your students. And Romans 15:7, "Therefore welcome one another as Christ has welcomed you for the glory of God." I know I grew up in a predominantly white community, so if I were to teach in that community and have Latino students, it's important to welcome other races and ethnicities just as much as you would welcome another white person. So just keep that in mind. The first shows that God, the first verse, Romans 2:1, shows that God shows no partiality in who he loves and who he accepts, and we need to reflect that both in our classroom and in everyday life. The second verse, Romans 15:7, shows how we are to welcome all types of people with open arms and no judgment as God welcomes us into his arms. It's important to keep these in mind as we interact with our students and their parents, that they can reflect God's love through our words and actions. Um, Even if you're not teaching, it's important to not let race determine how you see a person. As God welcomes all, we must reflect that in our classrooms and be open to learning from all our students as they learn from you. I know we've always heard you're going to learn as much from your students as they're going to learn from you. So just to keep an open mind, um, to learn from all of your students, and it's a great opportunity to learn about different cultures as well. And there's our We're Excited. So thank you for listening. I'm sorry about all of the videos that you guys are having to watch, but I hope you learned a lot about the Latino culture and how to properly serve your Latino students in the future. Thank you. Have a great day.